Hi guys, it's online card class day, which means we're going to make 3 cute cards using some new stamp sets. These cute cards are adorable, and you can get the card kits, 3 card kits, double, so 6 whole card kits shipped in the mail for free when your order is $35 or more. So you're lucky because today is card class day and we're going to make 3 cute projects. All right, let's point ourselves down to our crafting area here and we will get started. Let me get you in. I had it in frame, and then when you start the video it always changes a bit. So I will adjust. All right, so we have 3 adorable cards today. They are all swaps. This is from Gwen Duckworth. I don't remember who made this, designed this card. And this was a card from Julie Davison. So, oh, here's the actual card. I can tell you who made it. Sandy Carlson. So Sandy Carlson made this middle swap. I love trading with my friends. It makes my work a lot easier. I have a full-time job outside of Stampin' Up, and so I like to get great ideas from people to use in my card classes. So this month was no exception. All right, so my name is Kay Cogbill. My business is Papermadeprettier.com. I do videos here every week, so make sure and like and subscribe on YouTube so that you will not miss another video from me. And also share it with your friends. All right. Oh, goodness. I had all my buckets ready, but I don't have my packets. Hold on. Okay. So every month I have card class at my house, and we made these cards last night with my customers that live in Central Arkansas, and then every month we're going to do it all again here on Facebook. So you guys are also my fun customers. All right. So the first card we're going to make is using the Textured Notes stamp set, and we're using both the stamp set and the dies. Oh, sorry. So the dies are the star of the show here. All these cool rectangles that are kind of uniquely stitched. We all had to have these as soon as they came out. And that's what I've used to cut this little rectangle. Hello, Barb. Let me see if I can find the stamp. It looks like we switched out stamps some at card class. So, and you can do the same if you're at home and for some reason you don't like the stamp that we're using, then you can switch it out. All right. So I am using the stamp from the Textured Note set that says A Little Note of Appreciation. It fits just perfectly in there. And the color of ink I'm using is called Garden Green, which you may have heard of. And I'm also using this paper called Lovely Garden Designer Paper. So let me find that stack of paper. This is an online exclusive, so you'll only find it online. And this paper is called Lovely Garden. It's got such pretty patterns. Let me just pull it out of the package here so you can see it better. But you're going to have these pretty hydrangeas, but also like some other floral patterns, and then some other cute monochromatic patterns. This is a cute fresh freesia. Got this green and more hydrangeas and big pretty flowers. And this makes a really pretty card. And then the one we're using in this card is this piece, and then we're also going to use this in another one. So make sure and add the Lovely Garden designer paper to your wish list. Now, where you'll find that is online. So when you look online and you're going to shop, you're going to go here and shop online exclusives. And then I go ahead and sort it high to low so that you can see the suites first. That's a little trick that I've shown you guys. And this is the suite. And then if you just hit this drop down, you can see all the items in the suite. But even better, if you scroll down, you can see that Lovely Garden designer paper right there. Okay, so that's how you shop online. If you're not shopping online, you're missing so much of what we have to offer. So you definitely don't want to miss that. So we are going to start with our garden green card base. Now, I have used the corrugated embossing folder that comes with the Textured Notes suite to make this corrugated piece of white cardstock. And you are going to want to attach that with glue dots or glue. You can't just use Stamp and Seal. It's not strong enough. So we got all that texture going on, and you really need some extra stick. So I find a glue dot on the four corners works perfectly. So we're going to put that right here. And then I've cut out a couple pieces of that Lovely Garden designer paper. We're going to use the green and the green. So I've got lots of pieces out here, and that's because when I make my card class kits, they are made for people to make 2 of each card. So I always say you kind of have one to experiment on and then one to make perfect. And when you order online, you will get these kits shipped to you for free if your order is $35 or more, which is very easy to do with all these fun items. Okay, so that's your card, the basic of your card. And then we're going to use our garden green ink and our Textured Notes stamp. Remember the Textured Notes stamp set. And we're going to stick that right in the middle. A little note of appreciation. It's a little wonked, but that is perfectly fine. No one cares if our sentiment is a bit slanted. And the last thing we're going to do is take a little piece of this ribbon from the Textured Notes. And honestly, we have an opportunity to make this better. So I forgot to mention that we need to stamp our little sentiment a little to the right so that we can let me just try it on my paper here so that we can tie that ribbon around it much better. Now I have to not smear it. So we're just going to tie a little knot of ribbon around our white piece here. Wow, that's easier said than done. It's actually, once you get it going in the right direction, it's fine. And we're not tying a bow, we're tying a knot. Just get a little texture going, a little bit of these pretty white fibers from this Textured Notes ribbon. It's actually called white woven ribbon, I think. Something like that. You know what? We're going to look it up because it's in the suite of Textured Notes, and we'll remind you how to find that suite. It's also online. You see a pattern here today. We're using online items. These are the newest things. I always like to use the newest things in my classes because I want you to see what's fresh and new and fun with Stampin' Up. White ribbon. That's all it's called. White 1/4 inch ribbon. So nothing, no fancy names there. All right, and we are going to pop that down with a little dimensional. We'll do 3. like that. And then you can use any number of yellow embellishments, but the ones that I chose are these glossy dots. I think they're so cute. They've been around for a while. I did not see them in the new catalog, but a lot of our new items are going, a lot of our items from the annual catalog are going online. So we don't know until that last chance list comes out April 1st, what's going online and what is continuing into the new catalog. I don't know why I'm fussing so hard with that when I have a take your pick tool right here. Goodness gracious. So just get 3 little yellow sweeties down on there. And then you have a basic white, of course, to go inside your card because you can't write on garden green. All right, so card number 1, using the textured notes stamp set with the lovely garden designer paper. Okay, so put those in your cart. Make sure that you've got those to spice up your crafting life. All right, let me get all of my little bits and pieces out of the way here. Okay. Number 2, let's make this gorgeous card. We're on the floral vibe train here. And we are making this card with a new stamp set called Tags of Thanks. I love the mixed like scripty font with the block font. I think it's so cute. It stamps really well. Again, we're bringing in some more of that lovely garden designer paper that I showed you. So cute. If you're making a lot of these at home, make sure and cut your paper up and down. That particular floral is an up and down pattern. It's not always that way, but you do have to kind of pay attention there. Okay, so tags of thanks. Here is my packet of goodies. Now, this blue is a gorgeous blue, and there's a story. It is an outgoing in color. So that means it's had a 2-year half-life. It's had a 2-year life. We've enjoyed it. It's called Boho Blue. But it is about to be out of commission because it is an in color. So if you have Boho Blue, Wild Wheat, Pebbled Path, Moody Mauve, or Moody Mauve, Pebbled Path, Wild Wheat, or Boho Blue, so what I just said, then you need to protect your investment with those colors and grab up some re-inkers, grab up some of the designer paper, and make sure that you've got what you need to stamp as much as you want with those colors in the future. Okay, so I chose a stamp set. Now, there's a gorgeous floral stamp set that is coming in the mail that I ordered yesterday. I finally broke down and ordered it. That goes with this suite of products, the Lovely Garden Suite. But I'm using the, it's called Memorable Blooms, and I thought it was right in front of me. It's a great floral set, and, oh, maybe that's it. Yep. It's got all the best florals in it. This is from the spring catalog, but that's what we're going to use with our fresh freesia ink. So this big flower grouping, and we're just going to smack it right down there on our fresh freesia. I love the tone on tone look there. I think that's very cute. And then we're going to take our Memento black ink pad, and we are going to grab this little sweet pea, and we're going to stamp So Lucky to Know You onto our little piece of basic white here. I love how that stamps. It's so bold and beautiful. All right, so the last thing we're going to need is a little snippet of this Fresh Freesia Faux Velvet ribbon. And I'm just going to cut off a little bit of it. We're going to turn it upside down. And we are going to use our tear and tape to trap it onto our white piece. And then we're going to use dimensionals. Now, I want to make sure that's not going to show. We're going to use dimensionals to pop this up so we can just strategically place these around there. And I'm not quite ready to put that down yet. So let's put that aside because we're going to take our Fresh Freesia piece. Now, I love the way that this black and the Freesia really pops. And I assume that Julie took those cues from that designer paper. So that's what struck me so much about the beauty of this card is that black against all those colors, which is so pretty. Now, this piece we are going to pop up with dimensionals and make that pretty. And then we're going to even get our little strip of, oh, I thought that paper was on the wrong, from the wrong card. It was on the wrong side. I tossed it aside. All right, and there is our little piece of black and white striped paper. Perfect. Now we're going to pop our sentiment little piece, just like so, onto our card. I love it. And the last thing we're going to add, these are some embellishments in that suite. They're called Starburst Sequins. They come in a pretty yellow. Oh, that would have been pretty on that other card. Duh. But we're going to use these white little starbursts, a couple of them, just right here on our card, just to give it a little bling. And that is that card. Of course, you can put your basic white inside so that you can write in that card easily. All right, so those are your next two cards. Using to review Tag of Thanks and Memorable Blooms stamp sets with our lovely Garden Designer paper. Okay. Our final card we are making uses the Arched Wishes stamp set. This is a stamp set that if you've seen the dies called Everyday Arches, and there's also a stamp set that has the arches. This is a companion to it, so it's online only, and it's precious. I'm using it on my third birthday class. So if you didn't sign up for this, message me because I have one extra packet. So that's all I've got. But anyway, it makes the cutest little cards with those arches, and you're not going to want to miss it. That class is available to go. It's $39 and includes paper, ribbon, embellishment, all the fun. All right, so let's make this final card using our Arched Wishes and our on-the-go designer paper. So the on-the-go paper, I don't actually have it in front of me. Let me show you what that on-the-go paper looks like from our online store. My iPad is going to be a little difficult. Oh, thank you, Barb. I just was la in another world. Nancy Brown, hello, and hello as well, Adrian Smith. So good to see you guys. We're just gonna be a slow loader here. There we go. So we're going to hit our hamburger menu, shop products, online exclusives. You're just going to have to do this a few times before it feels like natural. And then we're going to sort high to low. Once this comes up. That just helps put it in the order of the sweets, okay? And we're going to scroll down here to On The Go suite. I use this in my gifts that I gave to my onstage sweeties, but here's the On The Go paper. It's so cute. So many cute cards with it. Stay tuned to the end so I can show you the cute cards that I made. Other cute cards that I've made with it. Okay, so we are going to start with a piece of Shy Shamrock. That's one of the colors from the paper. Now, I noticed that Sandy put embossing on there, but it's just a tiny peek of it. So I did not take the time to emboss on that. But you can. She used the So Swirly embossing folder. Now, I've got little strips of this designer paper, which this reminds me to tell you that if you're wondering, what are the dimensions of these cards, Kay? I want to make them at home. All you have to do is subscribe to my email list. Everyone that's on my email list gets my monthly card class PDFs for free. So I will include a link onto this video when I'm finished to join my email list. Sorry, I should have put that on there in the beginning. And you will always have free access to my online card class PDFs every month. So, of course, if you want the card kits, then you put them in the order of $35 or more. You're going to get the pre-cut, pre-made, ready-to-go card kits to use at home. So, I've got 3 strips of this designer paper and a little everyday arch die that goes with the arched wishes. And we are going to stamp a... we're going to stamp the cupcake, as well as the sentiment that says, make a wish. So let's do the cupcake first. There's plenty of room here. No worries. So we're going to stamp our cupcake here. And we're going to stamp our make a wish arch over our cupcake. So adorable. Now, we want this is a cool little look, and I think this is called paper piecing. For some reason last night that escaped me from my brain. But what we're going to do is take a piece of this designer paper, and we're just going to ink up that part of the stamp that is the cupcake liner, and we're going to stamp it onto our designer paper, okay? And you can use this to, like, if you have a lady that has a dress on. It reminds me of that set that we had with the lady in the dress. I know you probably know what I'm talking about. But in this case, we're going to cut out our cupcake liner. Now, what you want to do is cut just outside that black line, not leaving any halo. So normally we'll leave a halo for artistic effect. But in this technique, you're going to go right outside that black line, but don't cut off the black line. The black line looks good. So, and then we're going to just cut around and cut off that extra icing, but again, leaving that black stamped area, okay? And so, before we do that, we're going to use any number of pink. I'm going to grab, what is this? Dark Bubble Bath to color our sweet icing. Okay, so we're not going to be fancy with it. It's icing. We're going to give it a nice layer of pink because, of course, it is a cupcake and we love pink icing. It just makes us happy. All right, and then I'm going to take this marker and just go every other slit on this this cupcake, and then I'm gonna actually use this yellow starburst to make a little ta-da. Oh, that's adorable. We also colored a rhinestone last night, which you can do as well, but I love that. All right, so a little stamp and seal there so we can piece this paper. That's why it's called paper piecing. And you've got that fun pattern right there on your cupcake deal. And then what we're gonna do is use our dimensionals to pop this up. And that is the simple nature of our Arched Wishes birthday card. So cute. You could make this same card with any designer paper and this cute stamp set. So make sure and add that one to your list. So we've made 6 adorable cards. This one I got a nice little smudge on with our Arched Wishes, our notes of texture, and our tags of thanks stamp sets. So make sure and pick all of those designer papers and these stamp sets up in your cart. Now, reminder, when you order $35 or more, you're going to get the 6 card kits shipped to you for free. When you spend $50 or more, you're going to get to choose from my Saleabration bucket. So I had all my people at class got to do this yesterday. I've got the Sunburst, I've got this ribbon, I've got some of the sparkle gems. I've got all of these stamp sets, friendly seagulls, heart-shaped, pick a season, corner and bloom, documenting the day, day to celebrate, dance with me, and heart-shaped. I've got the rainbow kit, so cute. Oops, there we go. And then I've got the Bloom Impressions designer paper, and I don't have any more of the fruit paper, so those are my items that you can choose from my Saleabration stash. I like to collect and then party on past Saleabration. Let me show you some other items that I have made using these lovely papers and stamp sets. So we have this cute card, more cute cards using that lovely garden designer paper. You cannot go wrong with it. Look at this, used with this new all zipped up or all zippered up or something. So cute. While we're on the zipper, let's look at this card. My friend Cindy made both of these cards. These are other online items. This is called Peekaboo Forest. There is a stamp set for grandmas and all Mother's Days. And there's also a companion set for fathers. So you've got both sides. We've got more textured notes cards. I've shown y'all a lot, but I tried to pull the ones that we haven't really focused on as much. And then we have a couple of on-the-go sweet cards that I have made and my friends have made through swapping. So, lots to see there, lots of cute cards. All of these items are online, so don't miss it. Now, you may have noticed what I said here, and I wanted to throw in a special treat for my April card class. So, is it April? No, March. Almost April. So, if you spend $50 or more this month, you get the free Saleabration item, but you're going to get an 8.5 by 11 sheet of this new colored cardstock. Oh, thank you, Barb. I love that. So we have our new in colors. These are our colors that are coming soon. If you're a happy shopper, you can buy these now. So we're in what's called the pre-order period, and you can currently buy these colors. So that's why I have them. But you're going to get one sheet, 8.5 by 11 of each one of these colors. When you have an order of $50 or more. Timid Tiger, Secret Sea, Darling Duckling, Cloud Cover, and Strawberry Slush. Okay, so you'll get a piece of this 8.5 by 11 paper. Everyone was so excited about that last night. Everyone got their order to $50 so they could have the fun new colors. All right, guys, thanks for watching my card class, and we'll see you next week.